questions they submitted. They submitted to Amazon, and then HR
Hello,
will.
hello, hello.
I think they want to look at
Hello,
it
Facebook.
and see it
Welcome
Well,
talk.
it would just,
to
no
another
homo.
So
episode of
Ass is
Creative.
OV, you are a little choppy
I
now.
don't know what's going on.
stupid.
Crazy.
It says if you're on Wi-Fi, try. Oh,
No.
I hear you.
Okay.
There you are.
Did it on-
Your picture's just a little delayed, but I can see you and everything.
Am I still frozen?
HR.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you
Okay.
unfroze.
It's breaking up on my end.
Okay.
Okay. Great. So, welcome to Creative Conversations. Here we talk about all things creative. I'm Veronica, so creative essay coach, visual artist, and spoken word artist, writer, multi-hyphenate creative. And I am joined by a beautiful, amazing friend,
Hello, everyone. I am
Taylor Renee.
I am Taylor Renee, also fellow multi-hyphenate creative coach, spoken word artist, dancer, singer, the things, all the things. So we're waiting to see if our Facebook audience can really hear us, and if anyone is on, can you just let us know if our sound and everything is good? I don't hear an echo, V. So, do you hear me okay?
I hear you great.
You hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to join in our Instagram peoples, so
Okay.
we can do
So
all
I'm
of
gonna go
the
ahead
platforms.
and I'm gonna go ahead and mute my
Okay.
computer so we can.
Gotcha. Hey y'all. Hey. Thank y'all so much for your patience with yesterday allowing me to celebrate my beautiful daughter. She is 1. So we did not go live yesterday. Instead, we made an announcement that we would go live today. Appreciate your patience with that. Thank you for those who always join. Sorry, that might have been me.
Okay.
You hear me? Yes. Hey, Shamika. Thank you for joining, girl. I know it's not our regular night, but we did try to stick to the regular time. We were here. Well, we tried, but you know, we slightly made it.
Right.
Slightly made it.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining.
Yes. Welcome.
As we stated, we normally do live conversations on Sundays between the 6 and 7 o'clock hours. But yesterday was my beautiful daughter's birthday. She turned 1, and so we were all just caught up in family things and just enjoying her and just celebrating her. So thank you all for joining today. We did make an announcement letting you know that we would come on this evening. So if you're able to make it, cool. If you can't, we will still have it available for the replay. Please go back and watch and share. So for our Instagram audience, we've already introduced ourselves to Facebook, but I am Taylor Renee. I'm multi-hyphenate creative. I sing, I dance, I write, I do poetry. I am also a creative coach, and I am joined by my beautiful best girl, boop, 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 bam, bop, Steve. I struggled.
Veronica. So creative artist,
creative coach, definitely a multi-hyphenate creative myself.
I'm a visual artist.
Yes, y'all. All things creative. Couple of announcements. One being the most amazing announcement that we are so excited about. Creative Cafe is only
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How many days away? Five.
Hey, Britt.
5 days away. Creative Cafe. Hey, Britt. Thanks for joining, girl. So please, if you have not registered yet, oh, thank you, girl. She said yes. Thank
Hey,
you.
dope.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
I was supposed to wear it curly yesterday.
That's Lauren's
but
birthday hair.
It didn't dry, so I had to keep it like this. But it works, right? So yes, thank you, girl. Yes. No. What was I saying? So Creative Cafe is only 5 days away.
Yes.
There's still a little bit of time and a few spots left. So please get your tickets. Please get your tickets. The space is very intimate, so please just you want to be there. You want to be there. We're so excited about this. We have so much to just unpack. And I think we both can just say that the event is going to bless us too. Like, it's not just us doing stuff for y'all. We plan to get wrecked. So,
Listen,
in the creativity, okay? Creatively wrecked. So it's going to be an exciting time.
seriously,
It's really exciting.
it's gonna be a really exciting time. So we had
Activation planned. One is a visual arts activation, which is designed to enhance the way you see the world. So it's for anybody. You don't have to be a visual artist to participate. And
enhance
then the other is
the way you see the world. Arts activation
that is designed to help you with the way you see yourself. And once again,
designed to help you with the way you see
a performing artist to participate.
yourself.
I feel like both activations will help anybody with their creative endeavors, and if you just really want something creative to do to help you, like if you're a creative journal,
And
or you look for
if you just
ways
really
to
ways to get into
yourself in the world around you,
yourself in the world around
It's for you.
Yeah,
It's for you.
Like what God laid on our heart
Last thing you said after it's for
is
you.
to in Taylor's heart
as well, it's like being able to create safe spaces to help inspire creative.
Yes.
Being able to create safe space,
Healthy,
healthy, creative. Yes. So we're just really excited, y'all.
Yes.
And if you are coming in person, you will get a complimentary shake from
a complimentary.
Oh, you're chopping again.
All of the shakes.
But you were saying we get a complimentary shake from Nana Nutrition if we're coming in person. That's what I made it out. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's me.
Yeah. You're back though.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm blended
With water and ice and plant-based protein. So if you're dairy-free, then that's the thing for you. It's amazing. And when you go online to register, you'll see that all of the shakes are named after some influential artists, like somebody who inspired me or Taylor. But then the flavors are also listed, so you'll be able to pick like the flavor that you want, and hopefully it resonates with you in some sort of way.
Yes. It's gonna be dope, y'all. It's gonna be so dope. So please register. Do your best to be there in person.
Yes. The link to register in both of our bios. But it's eventcreate.com/.
Creative Cafe.
Yes, that's eventcreate.com/creative cafe. We also, it's in both of our bios on Instagram as well as Facebook, and we have we created a page for the event on Facebook also. So feel free to check it out on either one of those. We've seen people sharing the event. Thank y'all so much. I know Britt has shared. Minister Keisha has shared. So glad about Keisha Freeland. Thank you both so very much for sharing. And I've seen a couple others. The Queen, the artist, Tiana the Queen has shared. We're so just excited about those who are also excited about the event. Got a couple virtual registrants, a couple of in person. We're just really excited, y'all. So excited. So excited.
Yeah.
But so as I stated before, we have so much to just kind of unpack. But we're gonna take it slow. This is our conversation, so y'all just bear with us and enjoy the conversation. Enjoy. Feel free to tag in if you got anything to say. But let's start with my fellow creative, Veronica from Creative Café. How are you?
Yes.
How are you creative?
I I feel like I am unfolding of sorts, like an unfolding of sorts. If that makes sense. I feel like I've like tapped into a space within myself that I didn't know about, if that makes sense. You know? And and just getting used to what that means for me, what that means for me and how to like navigate that space.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know?
love it. I love it. You say you are unfolding in ways that you didn't know about yourself. And
yeah, like finding like even in my artwork, like a couple days ago I was like drawing, and I normally do everything like a certain way, like a specific way, like a a formula of sorts. Like any visual artist might be able to relate. Like they teach you to draw a certain way. A lot of times, everybody doesn't necessarily follow that. But when you're drawing the form, like you draw shapes first, like there's like the head and then the body, but it's like it looks like shapes when you're first starting out, and then you start adding the details and the different textures and things like that.
Gotcha.
I felt like I was going backwards, but it still turned out really good,
Wow.
Okay, here I am. It still turned out really good. Better than I expected. It was like I don't know. It's like I found a new way to do something.
Hold on, wait. You said, hold on, girl. You said that you feel like you were going backwards, but it still turned out better than you expected.
Yes. So I actually want to do that more, like as an exercise. Like instead of like starting with the form and the different shapes, like no, what if I really started with the details? Oh, she's proud of us. Thank you. Your mom.
Thank you, mother. I'm proud of you too. No, that's so. Britt said, "No problem. I'm so happy for you." Yes, we're happy. We're happy for you. Britt will be celebrating her birthday that weekend, y'all. So we will miss her, but we're sending her all the birthday wishes. Pray everything goes exactly the way that you imagine and more. We're gonna party with you creatively in the creative realm at Creative Café. But no, so happy early birthday, girl.
Yes.
But that's like a lot. That's a lot. I'm unfolding in ways that I did not expect or that I didn't know were there. But I'm learning them. And in the process, it feels like I'm going backwards. but it's still turning out better than I expected. I feel like that's a spoken word.
Girl,
that right there is a spoken word.
it is.
But I completely agree. And I'm not just saying that. I definitely feel myself unfolding in ways that I thought I needed certain affirmations to unlock, if that makes sense. Like I didn't know that I already had those things. And I didn't know that I didn't need someone to pull those things out of me. So I totally relate. I prime example, I got booked for, I was telling V, I got booked for a spoken word that's coming up in a few weeks. And the way that it came to me was totally different from how things, and it's so funny. Every spoken word I've done this year has happened this way, where I thought it was going to come to me a certain way and came to me totally different. And it's like, it's been unfolding this new way of receiving my words, new way of writing the pieces. And yeah, this one by far, it's funny, this is probably going to be I don't know if it's the last one of the year. I'm not going to say that because it might not be, but it's the end of the year, and it's like we're ending the year in this new space that has unfolded for all year long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I receive it. You know what I'm saying? I receive it. I receive it. And I mean, if anybody else is in a space where they feel like, creatively, you're just kind of, things are just in your life unfolding like this, just boom, 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 right before your eyes, and you really just didn't really know it could happen that way, or you expected it to happen a different way. Just know that it's probably a good season. I almost feel like it's on that same wave of how things get, when they say things get worse before they get better, but nothing's gotten worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we could say things get different before they become familiar, maybe that's the way to say it.
That
Things are unrecognizable before you recognize them. I'm trying to think of
unrecognizable. Wow, Taylor. So
I'm trying to think of a different way to put it.
Unrecognizable is it? Because you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
You don't recognize it. It's unrecognizable to be related to.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So about 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. Wow, cycle of growth. One of my mentors, Tanya Overton, we had a session. And this was literally right before my mom passed. Like, wow. She almost like even prophesied it. Like she almost like foretold, because I have to tell the story for it to make sense. I had picked her up from the airport, and I was in my mom's truck that she had just gotten, but my dad had been driving it. They had gone to somebody's funeral that he knows. One of his friends, something like nobody close. Somebody like adjacent to them.
Yeah, adjacent.
Hey Siobhan on Facebook. Hey.
Hello, Siobhan. It's so funny that you're right here. I saw your baby in Target like maybe an hour ago. I double take.
Praise God for Target.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's so grown.
Oh,
I wasn't prepared. I told her to tell you all, I said, hey, it's so good to see you. Shout out to the coach. Siobhan coached me, okay? It's on here and ready for y'all.
Coached me.
Coaching.
But yeah, I went to pick her up from the airport in my mom's truck. And so they had gone to a funeral, and the lady who passed away, her obituary was in the back seat. And okay, so keep that in your mind.
Okay.
So picked her up from the airport, and we had a session in the car, like on the way. Because she's that dope that she could do a session. Why she just getting picked up from the airport, right? So we have the session, and the results. I guess you could say the result of the session was that I am becoming unrecognizable to be related to. She said, because at the time, and when I think about it now, like it brings tears to my eyes. When I think about it now, my life looked totally different than it does right now. Like I was totally different.
Girl.
I mean, core values, core me, same, obviously, but what I thought I would be doing, what I thought was super important, like all that was just totally different.
Yeah.
You know, and so she was like, "Oh, you're feeling this way. You're going through this because you're becoming unrecognizable to be related to." And then, like when I dropped her off and she was getting out the car, she saw the obituary in the back seat. She was like, "Oh my gosh, wait, that." She was like, "No, your mom is here," and I was like, "Yeah, she's here." And she was like, let me see this. She was like, she looked just like your mother to me for a moment. And I was so concerned, like in the back of my mind about my mom passing. I wouldn't like vocalize it, but it was in my mind. Like I was concerned about it a lot. So I was so concerned about it that when she said that, I would not engage with that thought. Like I was like, okay, well, it's not her. So see you later. Like, kind of like, see you later. Bye. It's not her.
Wow.
But like, yeah, like, and literally a couple months later, everything happened. And I think, unrecognizable to be related to from who I was in that moment. So for you to say that, like, it just like,
yeah,
kind of triggered all of that. Like, and it's crazy.
I'm unrecognizable.
Taylor, I'm like tripping out right now. It's crazy because it was like this time of year because she was coming. It was like around. Yes, because it was around like Thanksgiving. She was like coming home because she was living somewhere else working, and she was coming home for the holiday. And well, she had just came home for the holiday, and then she was coming home for a funeral herself. She was coming home for a funeral, but she had just like came for the holiday, came for Thanksgiving, left and went back, and then she ended up coming back, and then she ended up staying after. But anyway, like it was in November.
That is crazy.
And then a cycle of growth,
impeccable time.
The cycle of growth is 2 to 3 years. Like you complete a cycle of growth within 2 to 3 years. So that's why I was sitting here like when you said that, I was like, oh wow, like that's probably what I'm feeling. I'm completing a cycle of growth. Sorry guys, like I just totally
no, you had to unpack that because that's so.
And we named it Unpacking.
That's it. You're a cycle of growth.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. That just hit me too. That's so crazy. A whole cycle of growth. So, like, how do you feel? How does that affect you, the creative? Like a cycle of growth in life, got you. But like, then creativity is life too. So, like,
yeah,
where is that part of that cycle?
I feel like it's obedience. It's in obedience, but it shows up as like somebody. So once I produce, I feel like when people see what I'm producing, they're going to say things like, "Oh man, like you're so brave," or "You're so." And I know people have probably done this to you, like, "Oh man, like how did you do that? Like you're so fearless, you're so brave." Like because it appears like you took a risk,
right?
but you were obedient. So like even when people talk to me
That
about what we're even when people talk to me about what we're doing, they're like, because somebody said to me like, "Oh wow, like what y'all are doing is so great. How y'all just stepped out there and did it." And it was like, "Oh well, we legit are like
being obedient to the
being
point
obedient
of
to the
like
point of like."
ridiculousness.
yes, just doing what he said. That's it. Siobhan said that part.
That part, I like that part.
I'm telling you, and it appears as a risk.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes me think of how many things we're not obedient to, even in our creativity. Like that felt like a risk. Are you really living out your truth as a creative? If like, and I'm not saying you as in anyone. I'm saying like in general. Like that's so crazy. That's okay. Okay. You good?
Plug up the computer.
You got it. But no, that's so crazy, y'all. That's crazy. So I'm so stuck on that. Like, how much have we not done that we should have done? How much work should we have already produced that's not produced because we weren't being obedient, And granted, I feel like it should always have that effect, or it will always have that effect because it's God we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that God does and the things that He does through us are just like they're going to be out of this world. If they're not already out of this world and you on that journey, they're going to be out of this world. They're going to be amazing, like greater works, right? So I just feel like it has to be a balance. There has to be a balance in that awestruck, almost risk looking thing, but then also knowing that you're still in the vein, still in the flow. It's almost like the unknown becomes normal to you, if that makes sense. Even in creativity, like that's how we're supposed to live. But even in our creativity, that's how things happen. And that's just so amazing. That's so amazing.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Yes, the unrecognizable becomes clear the closer you get to it.
Yes, exactly. It's like you can't even recognize it at first, but then all of a sudden you recognize. I think that's where I was going when I was like, it gets worse before it gets better. It gets this before it gets that. It looks so foreign before it becomes familiar. Yes, that's it. We had a couple people join and a couple comments. Let's just go down the list. K Robin has joined. Hello, K Robin 7. I am Monica Tucker. Oh, hey, yes. Well, back when I knew you, it was Miss Karen because I was a teenager. But hey, Miss Karen. Then we have I am Monica Tucker is here. Hello. My baby sister is on. Y'all, my baby sister is having a baby. I can't even say baby sister anymore, I guess, but she's still my baby sister. She's having a baby on due December 7th. My nephew will be here. I'm so excited. Just had to shower real quick. Okay. Unforgettable 2214. Hello, Unforgettable 2214. I'm sure those numbers are super significant to you. Thank you for joining. Tiana the Queen is here. The artist, Tiana the Queen. Hey girl. Hey. And my mom has a comment for us. Sister Kim 8 says obedience, hearing God, doing what He said specifically, and leaving the consequences to Him. Exactly what we're saying. Exactly what we're saying. Like that's exactly it. That's exactly what obedience is. And I think that's why at first we can't see it as a risk, but the people who are looking at the production or whatever we're producing, they're like, that took so much, or that was such a risk. They see it as that. We don't see that because when we're truly obedient, we are doing just that. We're leaving the consequences up to Him. We're not really worried about any of the specifics. We're just doing what He said, and that's it, right? We got some comments on Facebook. Siobhan coached me says that's the growth. Obedience is like a seed. It produces even when it appears to be a seed only. Go ahead and go. Go ahead and go somewhere with that. Take it all the way there. Like, no, for real. That is so it, coach. She said that's the growth. Obedience is like a seed. It produces even when it appears to be a seed only.
Mm-mm-mm.
Just drop the mic and take off right there. But no, like that's so true. That's so true. That's why it's so important not to despise. I mean, as a person, you shouldn't despise yourself and what you got going on and stuff like that. But as a creative, you shouldn't despise what you create and what you're doing and how you have to really get to know yourself and really be confident in your identity when it comes to being obedient with your creativity, because sometimes you
Mhm.
might not think that it's you, or you might not think that it's agreeing with you, when it's like, no, God's just trying to take it to a new level and you're
Yes.
not receiving it, and we
Mhm.
just gotta be careful with that. But in what you were saying, V, like, just to really back to the conversation, it sounds like you're receiving it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like the unfolding,
Yes.
you just letting it, you're accepting the unfolding, you're
Yes.
accepting it and allowing it to just maneuver in different areas of your life, creativity, whatever you got going on, you just letting it go.
Yes. Yes.
That's so good.
Yes. Because I'm learning like the more I try to dictate
Mm-hmm.
how it's gonna happen or how it's gonna be, the harder it is. Like,
Mm,
so I'm like, and
I'm
it just
telling
flows
you.
so much easier when I just let it be what it is. Just let it be
Y'all
what it
better
is.
be at Creative Cafe, because we gonna learn how to let it be what it is.
Let it be what it
At the Creative
is.
Cafe, please register, y'all. She just tapped
Let
y'all
it be
into
what
what's
it
gonna happen. I'm
is. Let it be what it is, because even like when I was saying like the way I've been creating lately, it feels backwards.
telling you.
Um Me trying to control it and do it how I've always done it
Yeah. Oh,
was not getting me anywhere. I had to let it be what it is. Like, it's coming out like this. Let it come out.
let it come out.
Let it come out like this. Let it
I
come out.
definitely
Right,
had that
Kendra?
next booking. I had to do just that.
Yes.
Got some people that just hopped on. Aaliyah, my twin, thank you for joining with your yellow heart. I give it to you. I love you. Kendra P is in the mix. Y'all, these two ladies here are creatives, okay? Legit all the way. Aaliyah, TV time, all the way. TV production, film, all the things. Plug into sis. And then we have Kendra P, the actress, the coach, the producer, the all this
All the
stuff.
things.
Thank you all for
All
being
the things.
here. We're just having a creative
All the
conversation.
things.
Would you say, baby?
I said she's all the things.
Yes, all the things. But just to catch y'all up, we're literally just having our creative conversation. We couldn't have it yesterday. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday, as many of you may have seen on all of the social medias. I put together a nice little real
Platforms.
story. Y'all see, Faceless should be proud of me. She should be so proud of me. I'm about to tag her in it right now because I created that reel. It looked bomb.
Listen.
It looked bomb. But no, she's like, sorry, y'all. Faceless is like one of my the Faceless Creative is her name on Instagram. But she's like one of my inspirations when it comes to like content and stuff. I really enjoy
Yes.
her content and
She
stuff.
does for me.
Like she'd be proud of me. But no. Yeah, so we didn't do it yesterday. So we just made a little announcement that we would go live tonight. So thank you all for joining. We are
Yes.
literally just unpacking where we are, how we're doing right now as
Yes.
creatives. Some of
Yes.
you may know, some of you may not. We before episode 10, no, after episode 10, we hopped on a plane, went to Miami, relaxed, had an amazing time, came back, had an even more amazing time celebrating baby girl, and just while we were there, just really receiving what God had for us individually, collectively, as creatives, just everything. And so we're just unpacking where we are right now, how we're doing in
Yes.
this moment.
So how are you in this moment, my friend?
Huh?
How are you in this moment, my friend?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Kendra, y'all.
Kendra, I'm forgetting that you're in Miami.
I be
But that you're in
forgetting.
Florida. I be forgetting that you're in Florida. I am so sorry, my good friend.
I'm gonna DM you.
Shay. Shame, because it does not dawn on me. It did not dawn on me, and it never does until we're talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's in Florida.
Right.
In the moment,
Forgot. I'm so sorry. But we're coming back, and we're planning it now. So we're coming back, and you can yell at us and stuff. But we will definitely try to see you when we go back. And let you know we're back.
They want you to fit us into you, so we can do the things. It's all good. I've been in rehearsals. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Back with the African thing that you got stuff going.
Friend, you busy. Come on here.
She's looking
do
busy.
the things.
In the acting world,
in the
Yes.
But no,
Yes.
So yes,
How
that's
are you
where our
feeling
conversation is.
creatively?
How am I feeling? God. That's how I'm feeling. I feel God. But no, I feel. I think I meant that though. I feel God.
You feel God?
I think
I meant that. I feel God, and I don't mean that in a traditional way. In like a owning me way. Like own myself, owning who I am, owning what I do, owning my expertise, owning my not so expertise, owning everything about me. Like just really
accept,
and not as in or contentment, but accepting it as in this is a thing. I am a thing. This is a part. All of these things are me, and I am good with that. Even the things that about me, like I'm good with too. I'm good with knowing that I don't want to be this way. I want to change this. I'm just
really owning myself.
Owning what I'm not confident about.
I don't know this.
And was not knowing it, or
I don't know this. I don't know.
Whatever it
That
is.
just reminded me of That just reminded me of sorry to that man. I don't know that man. You said I don't know that. I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know that man. No, but seriously, like I really feel like that's where I am. Like I'm just it is well. Like it is well.
It is well.
When it comes to like creativity and what's going on, it is well. I definitely see it unfolding, as you said. I think I explained a little earlier just how certain things are unfolding. I'm just kind of I'm also in this space of understanding, like, so in my personal life, I'm really trying to not,
but I really like taking
God takes care of me, and not worrying about things, like just understanding that God provides. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. I don't need to worry. I don't need to try to make things happen.
Hey, Aisha.
Letting all that go and owning where I am with everything. I think that's how I'm doing. That's how I'm doing.
Wow.
Did we lose
Am I freezing up? Hey, Aisha.
Huh?
She's amazing. She's an amazing woman of God who is doing amazing things always within the community. Yes, amazing person to know. But yes, like, okay, so what does that look like? This accepting yourself, this like accepting all the things.
What does that look like?
What
That
does that
looks
process look like?
that looks like not being so quick to let go of my first mind, my first thought, you know. Yeah, that's what it looks like for me. It looks like, because I normally do. I normally, kind of, if my initial thought on something, I just kind of let it kind of escape me most of the time. And I'm learning that is healthy for thoughts that are not of God, like thoughts that are not for me. Let those things go. Reject them. Intentionally reject them. Don't just let them flee away because they're not gone. But intentionally reject them. And then you have those things that you probably should have tapped into, or probably should have researched or discovered and realized, no, this is how you feel about this. This is how you think about this. This is what this is supposed to look like. All of the things. So
all of the things. This is what God said.
That's a thing with us, y'all. All the things, like hashtag all the things. But no,
this is what God said.
You just God said, like that's what that looks like for me. Like,
wow,
because God could have said that, so you can't just dismiss that. Wait a minute, that was for this moment, not for 2 weeks from now when you realize that you should have hopped on this thought when it first came and you just let it go. So now 2 weeks from now, you like, dang, I thought about this a while ago and I didn't do it till that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really tapping into the now anointing.
The
now. But yeah.
The now. Okay, so how do you decipher, like, so you mentioned like the things that certain things that you want to change about yourself or whatever, accepting those things, like how do you decipher it all? Like how do you decide, like, okay, this is for the now, this is for later, and like what do you write down and say for later, and then what do you pursue?
The first thing, and I think that I've learned this just from you and how you handle things that we do, like, before anything, have a conversation with God about it. Like, just talk to him about it. See if it really is for you, and sometimes that takes a little bit longer than you expect. So, that's what I mean when I say, like, dive into the thought. It's not always just a fleeting thought. Creative ideas that you have are not always just, oh, that would be dope. Back to my regular day. All that would be dope. All that is dope. God, are you telling me something? Am I supposed to be doing that? Should I be looking into this? Where should I be researching? Is this for me? Is it not? But not in a way of worrying, and not in a way of trying to get an answer right then and there, but just in a way of like, okay, God, I'm open to whatever this is. I can't really tell if it's you, or I know that this is you because I'm sitting with this and I feel you and I'm not going to ignore it, or maybe it is I don't know type of thing, but I just want you to know I'm open. He can work with that, because you gave it to him. So it's like, that's more so the thing. And sometimes in doing that, I realized that it's really, like, even sometimes I've realized that the ideas are for people I'm connected to. Like, I'll think about something and let it flee. Or if I think about it long enough, I may, just say a quick prayer about it or something like that. And then not too long from now, here it is.
She said it's an echo. Hold on.
Something of that nature. So I
Hold
think
on. She said it's an echo.
She said there's an echo. I don't hear an echo.
Let me see.
Is Siobhan still on? Siobhan, coach me. You hear an echo, Miss Siobhan?
How about now?
Are you sure you still hear it? Let us know. Our Facebook fam is letting us know about an echo situation. Y'all too, let us know if y'all hear an echo. Instagram. But no, Yeah, I think that's what that looks like for me. Like sometimes it's just about like filtering the thoughts through your spirit man. Like even with your creative abilities and things, like you should filter the thoughts. You shouldn't just let everything go, like oh, she said that's better. Okay, cool. Thank you, girl. But yes, you shouldn't just let everything flee from you, because sometimes we're creative and we want to do so much, but it just starts with doing something. But you keep letting ideas just boop, oh, that would be dope to do, but maybe you don't just your initial thought about it was not all that you imagined it would be, so you just let it go. But if you had sat with it, it could have grown, it could have developed into what it really was. Everything starts out as a little thought. And as Siobhan said, obedience is like a seed that produces, even when it appears to just be a seed, it's still doing something, but you got to let it do it. So I just, yeah, I think that's what it is. Like really just intentionally taking it to him. Like, okay, is this something that I should be doing? Because ideas, when you creative, like your mind be going day and night. Like anything can give you an idea and you can roll with it. Like I'm looking at a case of brisk tea. I can take this so many different ways. Just looking at this case of brisk iced tea. But I just say all that to say, yeah, that's probably, well, not probably, that is like how that's how I decipher between those. So thank you for that, friend.
Friend, listen. So, so I wonder. For me, I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
like why I don't take action sometimes.
Mm.
It's random things like or something.
You
Is
said
that
sometimes it's random things like what?
like just procrastinating or something like that?
Yeah.
I was trying to think. Am I afraid? But no, I'm not afraid. Like because I guess I've done things and I've seen God show up
Yeah.
through my activity. So it's not like it's just like sometimes it's progress.
Yeah. You're not hopping on it when you need to. Yeah. And I've had to accept that too, that sometimes it's just that you're not doing it when it needs to be done. And I mean there's a grace for that, but there's also like you still got to talk to God about that stuff too. Like you can't just, okay, well, let me just try to do this real quick. No, he had a whole layout on how you should go about it. He had a whole thing in place. So, you got to figure out where you are in that time frame, you know, where he'll have you pick up in that. Cause we always hear it that the will of God is going to be done, whether we're in it or not. So it's like, are you really supposed to start from scratch, or are you just supposed to, jump in the game where you're at? You gotta figure that out. So yeah. Yeah, talking to, like, your relationship with God is so important as a creative person, because everything is, like, as a creative in general, like a creator, as a co-creator in this life, it's important. It's important because everything that comes from your hands is coming from a totally different place that you cannot see. So because of that, like, you have to be intentional about talking to the creator that you cannot see. You have to be intentional about talking to him so that you don't give life to things that you're not supposed to give life to, because those types of things enter your spirit, into your soul, and it ain't, sometimes it affects what you're doing, and you wonder why you don't like it, or you wonder why it's not where you need it to be, and sometimes that could be what it is. There's something, tainting it a little bit. And maybe that means, okay, so maybe you need to take a step back from all the work and do a little soul search, do a little spiritual searching, and figure out, okay, what is this thing that keeps stumbling me in my creativity and my production? Like, what is this that keeps holding on to me?
Because it's like I feel like a lot of times we're afraid like take a break. You know what I mean? Like
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yes.
pause, but it can go faster or go further.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just thought about how sometimes, I thought about a couple things. I thought about how they always say sometimes you perform your best right after a good break or vacation or rest or whatever like that. And I also thought about an episode back or two where the Faceless Creative was on, and she was talking about how she was about to take a certain break, but she was afraid to do it because she was thinking about what people would think, and all these things, and she had to correct herself and realize I'm not on none of y'all time. I'm on my time, or God's time, or however you want to look at it. But she had to check herself on that, like who really is the reason why you can do all that you do. Is it you? Are you doing it in your own strength? What are you doing? No. Whose strength are you using?
What do you want to see happen, like within your in your craft?
I want to see. Got you, Danny. I want to see. In my craft, I want to see so many things. One, I want to see more consistency in my craft. Like everything that's in me must come out. So I'm just like, in order for that to happen though, I have to be consistent. I have to and it's not that I'm not always creating or anything like that, but I have to keep I want to see momentum. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I want to see my momentum really really pick up. Not necessarily getting all these gigs, not in that light, but just in the light of creating. Like I want to see every opportunity to create and seize it. Everything that comes to me, and I know every good idea ain't a God idea. I get that. But there are, if I can be honest, there are some God ideas that I don't recognize right away. And I'm just like, that could be what's holding up my momentum and my creativity, because I'm second guessing, or because I'm not acting, or I'm procrastinating, or whatever. I want to see myself more disciplined with that, to where I share freely, speak freely, do freely, whatever I need to do. It gets done. Like I want God to be able to trust me more with I believe that He trusts me with my creativity and with what He gives me to do, but I want to be trusted more, with that with my creativity. Yeah.
That's good.
How about you? Oh, did you want to answer the question first, or?
Aisha said, on Facebook, breaks are necessary. God even took a break after creating his most rewarding masterpiece. Yes. Come on here. I told y'all she's good, man.
Yes, Aisha. He sure did. So who are we to think that, I can't stop, I won't stop, I can't, I gotta grind, I gotta. Do you?
You don't.
You don't. Because he didn't. The best people take rest. The experts, they go to sleep.
They go to sleep.
They go on vacation. They book the flight. They do the things.
They go and do the things.
They go and do the things, and it's not always work. Sometimes it's just a recreational thing to do. It's playing on the swing.
Yes, and that really helps with your creativity for me. So kind of to answer both questions, because Danielle had a question here on Instagram. What can we do if we have a block in our creativity? I had a block in my creativity, and it came. I released it through rest.
Yeah.
Through rest, through talking to God, being honest, and then creating where I was. Like I
Yeah.
used to like to be in like the perfect place in life in order to create. Um, but God freed me from that
Yeah.
just from reading the Psalms. Like he actually took me through the word and was like, look, like when you read the Psalms, like at one point David is well, there's this I'm specifically speaking about the ones that David and like sometimes he's like worshiping God, sometimes he's mad, and other times he's like scared.
The man
like,
goes through. But he releases
through
it all though. Yes.
every different emotion before God though. So it's like he freed me because I used to feel like I can't create certain things because my gift is dedicated to God. So, and I'm supposed to be a minister of the gospel in this way. So I never wanted to like vomit on people.
Yeah.
You know. But God showed me through the Psalms, like, no, I need you to be open. I need you to be honest. I need you to be transparent. You know, I need you to tell the stories. You know what I mean? I need you to show the process. I need you to show
the process
with me. You know, with me though. You know, so he freed me of that. Then also, I was able to let my creativity and my artwork become worship, where it's not just for. It's not just to be consumed by other people or to minister to other people, but it's to minister to me and minister unto him. Like, it's my worship. It's my worship, you know? Like, my work is my worship. Like, seriously. So when I got that, because there's some things that I create that are never seen. I never
Right.
You know, it's literally it becomes like a monument. Like if I look back in my journal or my sketchbook, it's almost like a monument. Like when God brought them out of something, they would build like a little monument of that, like of something. Like if they stacked the rocks, or like on this mountain, God did this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like my gosh. On this day, God did this.
Yes.
This is what's happening, you know,
and
it's not for anybody else.
That's so powerful.
For him. And it's literally like a reminder to me of like what he brought me out of.
That's so good. That's so good.
That really broke me. Like that broke any block. So now anytime that I feel like, oh, I can't create something, and it kind of goes back to my therapist, like second that when she was like, I don't remember which episode where I was talking about how she was like, you're trying to get over this. You're trying to get over like the death of your mom and then get over here and create over here. Just create this, you know. So it's kind of a similar thing. Like create those things that are hindering you, even if it's not for anybody to see. Because sometimes there might be something ugly in your heart
that you need to get out.
And it might not be for somebody to see.
It's just for you to get it out. You got to release it. Yes. I can attest to that so strongly. There's so many things that I've written that have never gone anywhere. There's so many songs that I have written that are literally just for those broken moments in worship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because that's what it's for. Like, I'm good. If that's all it's created for, I'm okay. So I totally love that. I totally love that. And also just something else that goes with that question, like take it a step further, rest, and also doing things that you just love doing. Like sometimes because our imagination, you know, is where we get that creativity. That's God's, they said, you know, that's his playground, right? So if you're not doing anything that you love, you're not doing anything that will stimulate that right brain, that right side of your brain where you can just be free and create, you know? So I think that that's important too. That's yeah, that's definitely important.
Yes. We got a couple Aisha on Facebook said I've definitely been a victim of teen no sleep.
Girl. Had it bad.
with this very same message. Come on,
Yes,
Lord.
yes. I forgot to bring my charger down here. I'm gonna run and grab my charger. But yes, y'all. Yes. I'll be right back.
Okay. And then we had let's see. Ms. Kim said obedience releases the mysteries of God. He promised. Come on now. Yes. Yes. And then we got Ghost join. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Taylor wants to get her charger. Guys, thank you for bearing with us. Especially this is not our normal night, not our normal thing, but we're being consistent and obedient. Okay. Because we're trying to get those mysteries released. While she's gone, I'll just remind you guys to join us on November 19th at Creative Café. It's going to be in Acton, Maryland at Meta Nutrition. You can click the link in both of our bios to get your tickets if you have not already. We also have a virtual option. So if you cannot join us physically, you can definitely join us virtually. It's from 3 to 6 p.m. We'll be doing 2 creative activations. One is a visual arts activation. The other is a performing arts activation. Both are designed to help you see. So the first one is about how you see the world around you. The second one is about how you see yourself. So feel free to join us. It's going to be a time. We had a time last night. That's how y'all going to pay.
No, yeah. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
We're super excited about it. And if you are joining us in person, you get a complimentary shake from Mana Nutrition with your registration. And all the shakes are blended with water, ice, and plant-based protein. But they all taste very much amazing. Very much amazing.
Very much amazing.
And she's back.
Yes. How y'all doing? Just had to run and grab my computer. You know, I think what happened was I purposely didn't bring it because my computer was on a full charge. But since we're running all the platforms and I'm charging my phone, she was like, she thought something was going to happen. That's not happening. I'm tired.
For all this work, you got to be doing
too many things.
Okay.
Too many
things. I don't do this. Like
I don't do this.
That's technology for you.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That is technology for you. So overall, what are you looking to receive from Creative Café? Since we were just talking about it. So you told me where you want to be creatively. Yes. What are you looking to receive at Creative Café?
I am looking.
We're going to receive stuff too. It's not just us, the party, y'all. Like, it's the community of creators together.
I am looking to receive a power up. Yeah, I'm looking to receive a power up, and I'm looking
I wish I could make the voice. When
what?
I don't know if that's it. When Mario, you know I love Mario. Mario's my favorite. I'm not a gamer, because real gamers will be like, you are not a gamer. I'm a slightly casual gamer, but I love games. Let me just say that. But Mario's my favorite. So when you said power up, I thought about never mind. Go ahead.
No, I'm looking for a power up. And I think that power up that I'm looking for is like it's a power up in my identity, if that makes sense. Ooh. So like not like I'm about to do all these things. I mean, yes, I want to keep doing all the things and I want to do more things from the power up, but I think I also want to she laughed. I want to
you know what I'm talking about. Any of the gamers
Biddy, I'm sure Danny knows. When I say Biddy, I'm talking about Danny, yo. I'm sure she knows. But
And then he gets bigger, then every time he gets a different
wing.
power.
That was worse than you. I'm sorry.
When he gets a different power up, it makes the different things make him do different things. Like he gets one makes him bigger, one gives him a tail, but he can fly. The other, you know what I mean? He gets to do different things.
Yeah.
Which is all a part of his identity.
That's the bam. Exactly. That's it. That's exactly it. Like I want to uncover that. I want to uncover things that I didn't know I can do. Exactly. I want to like the unfolding that's happening. I want a couple pieces to unfold at the same time.
Yes.
You know, not just one little flap, but I want like blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Like I want that.
I want it.
What about you?
I want that, and like I feel like I'm at the I want to get a number.
I want what she having, but I also want
no onions on mine. I think I really want. I want to have fun. I want to.
You're trying to have a time. Okay.
I'm trying to have a time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to step into. So yeah, I'm trying to step into the freedom of being able to create for fun.
Yes.
You know, like
I love that.
Yeah.
I want that too. Can you make 2 of those?
Like I just want to, put that on top of the power of.
Yes. And then put hers on top of. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I do what I do for a living. It's not always fun. I enjoy it. I normally always enjoy it, but it's not necessarily for fun.
Yeah.
Like I have a deadline. I have to hurry. I have to do this. I have to do that.
It comes with other obligations and requirements.
People are going to critique it and say, "Yeah, I don't this like that. Can you do this like this instead of that?" Which is fine, but it's not fun. It's not me just drawing or me just creating something that I just want to create.
Just because.
That's not. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I have somebody in my life who's always reminding me to create for fun. And I do it as often as I can, but I do not do it enough. So I feel like I really want that to be unlocked, or I guess I'm releasing my faith for this to be like the first of many opportunities for me to do that, for me to spark something in me that will inspire me to find time to do that, make time to do that.
I think that is definitely included in the power of. I think all of that, it goes together for sure. Yo, the power.
You should have never said power.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm gonna be Mario and
she gonna be Mario at the Creative Cafe, y'all. She gonna be like,
Am I doing the noise right? Because then when something attacks him and then he shrinks, he'd be like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
don't count on me.
Up, they'd be like, ow. That's when he fall all the way off. Like, oh man. But no, okay. I digress.
Yes.
You just like really my eyes are watering.
That is so funny.
You took me out. You said power. I was trying to stay focused because
I'm so sorry.
It was very much of God. It was a statement of God, but I just visualized Mario.
Sorry. But yes, no, that's so good. That's so good. I want the exact same. I want to have fun and I want to be inspired to have more fun. I'm trying. The Sonic dance. You not helping, like
gonna help. As soon as I brought up games, she not gonna help. I'm sorry.
But no,
Lord.
it was me. But yes.
But to bring it back in, okay, here's the thing. I don't know anybody who really plays Mario, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I've used this analogy in my own life. I probably never shared it openly, but like Mario can help you navigate spiritual warfare, like seriously, because if you play it properly, like when you get ready to, first off, when you know when you're about to fight a boss, because you go into a dark castle.
Okay.
So everywhere else be like bright and sunny, even underwater, it'd be like, oh, okay, you fighting stuff the whole time. Keep in mind, but it's all nice. Then when you have to get past something to get to another level, another board, or another part of the same board for an intense Mario game, you go into a dark castle. It's fire in there. It's all sorts of weird things, like the stuff don't look like how it did when you were out in the sun and stuff. And then you fight the little boss, but every time there's a power up hidden somewhere. So if you got because since the board is harder than the other boards, you might be small Mario by the time you get to the door to go in to fight the boss. And normally on either side in that space, there are power ups. So you could hit it, but they're invisible. So you have to know that it's there.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't know that it's there, you will go in there and try to fight the boss and small Mario.
Sounds like discernment, right? Sounds like discernment. Okay. I'm picking up what you putting down. Okay.
You hit one on one side and you get your mushroom to make you bigger. You hit the other one on the other side, you get your flower to give you the fireballs. You know what I mean? Then you go in and you can fight the boss and normally be more successful than if you go in just a small Mario. But then sometimes you forget, or for whatever reason you don't get the little invisible power-ups, and you go in and you just got to give it all you got.
Dang.
And dodge. You got to dodge in order to beat the boss. Yeah.
He said the key is finding the strategy to beat the boss.
Yes. Because sometimes you don't get to get the power-up, so you just got to look.
That sounds like creativity also, because sometimes you don't get the replenishment or the time that you need to do what you need to do, and you just got to work with what you have. But sometimes that creates the best pieces, working backwards, and it turning out better than you thought it would before. Drop the mic right there.
Bring it around.
Bringing it all the way around. Let's go.
Bring it all back to what I said in the beginning.
Bringing it all the way around.
He said he always has a certain set of rules, so the answer to win be right in your face every time. Yes, because he might jump up a certain amount of times, and you gotta run under him and hit the next.
I'm telling you.
Bridge come down.
And see, with me,
it's a couple of them you have to jump on the head.
Writing, that happens to me where it be right in my face what I'm supposed to say, and I'm searching for all these other things that I'm supposed to say because I don't think that this is what I really need to say, or because it's too much, or because of this, that, and the third. When it's like, nope, it is right there. And if you just write what's inside of you right now, you can finish this piece right now. You know, that's so.
Yes.
We tying it all types of ways right now. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mario.
Yes.
Mario, you better bless us.
Yes. I love how you moved it back around, because it truly, when I did that drawing without starting with the structure, just starting with the details, and it still worked out, I was like, this is so backwards. And a lot of things, not even just in creativity, but a lot of things like that are happening like that in my life right now. It's like, seems backwards, but it's actually exactly how God
supposed to be.
You know,
I love it.
It's how it's supposed to be.
I love it.
He said, spiritual warfare be the same, the answer to win be right there.
It'd be right
on.
there. That is so true.
Come
It'd
on,
be right there. And you think it's all these other deep things.
Yes. Hi.
It'd be
That's
exactly
another name.
Me and Mary Green. Hey, me and Mary
Hi.
Green.
Oh my
How you
gosh.
doing?
Oh my God. Go follow her if you have not followed her.
Going to
And
follow.
then look in her bio, find her business page, and go follow it.
Okay.
Because when I say she cooks.
Oh, that's all I needed to know. She cooks.
Look.
Follow.
She has crab pies. And not like, I've seen crab pies that are like big
Crab
pies.
crab pies?
Crab picture. Like a personal pie. Like a pot pie, like the size of a pot pie. Like picture a pot pie. But it's a crab pie. No, thank you. She said, thanks, honey. No, thank you. Okay. And it has like all, it's just.
I'm receiving right now, y'all. Excuse me.
Ranch, sugar, and spice. There it is.
Oh,
Ranch,
look, I'm trying to click on it right here.
Spice.
Finish the live. You can't click on it right now. I'm trying to click on the thing like now.
Ranch, sugar, and spice. Let me tell you something.
That
All
sounds like everything.
All the things. The savory is good and the sweet is good. Like
that
she has
sounds
all the
like
things.
Jesus.
She has all the things. Yes, she's anointed by God
to create in the
to do
kitchen.
the things
Hallelujah.
that she does.
You better do it. I'm putting in an order, child. What you mean?
Listen, she has fish fries sometimes.
Fish fry? Wait, okay.
She has a steak. Oh my God.
If you decide that you want to come to Creative Café, you could just bring my order to Creative Café, Mary. I mean, I pay for it right there. I will pay for my crab pie right there in front of everybody, okay? I'll pay for it right now. Go ahead and register and come. But no,
Amazing.
No. That's so dope. I just followed your page, this page. So when we get off, I'm gonna follow the other page.
Yes.
Food is a reason to worship the Lord.
Those nails change.
Yes, they be doing things. Go ahead, B. Always got them nails done.
All right, guys.
But no,
cutting
all the way. Thank you all for joining. It's some people. I'm with the power up. I'm so on since the power up, including Ghost, who was egging on the power up. The 10th of August, an amazing artist came on here. Thank you for joining, sir. Feel free to go back and watch the full conversation. But thank you for being here. Like, thank you. Who else did I see join? And then, of course, it was the Le Chef Mie and Mary Green. And then and Dario Johnson. Hello, Mama to be. Thank you for joining and congratulations.
Thank you for joining. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining. So for those who don't know, we do our creative conversations normally on Sunday nights between the 6 and 7 o'clock hours. But yesterday was my baby girl's birthday, so we just moved it up a date. This is episode 11. We are super duper excited about that. We literally just come on here and have a conversation. As two creatives creating together, we just have conversations. We always used to have these conversations just as frequent, and we would be like, dang, we should have recorded that, or we should have done something so we could go back to it, or people need to hear this, and we would never record or be ready. So when we got the go ahead from the Lord, we were just like, we would just do it. until he says otherwise. And then from there, we're here at episode 11, and what was birthed was the Creative Café.
Yes.
And we are super duper excited. It's our first event, so please register. Space is super duper limited, but it is a very intimate event created with you and me in mind as creatives. It's for men, women. It's not gender specific. So please come. If you know any creatives, feel free to share the event with them. It'll be available virtually. Also, there is a virtual option at registration, but we have a few more slots for in person. So please, please register for in person. You don't want to miss it. If you can be there, please be there. We plan to do a couple of activations. One for visual artistry and one for also performing artistry. You do not have to be either type of creative to do these. Our hope is that you leave empowered to keep creating. You leave just with an extra piece of knowing who you are and being inspired. You know what I'm saying? To keep going. We hope that it deposits back in you what you pour out all the time as a creative person, as an artist. You don't have to be at a certain status to come. You don't have to be working on anything to come. If you want to be in a creative setting and you want to join it, you can join it, You don't have to have anything. You can be from the best of them to those that nobody knows. It doesn't matter. We're all on the same playing field in this space. And that's what we desire. We desire to create a safe space for artists and creators alike to just come invest back in you, just have a good time, lean and glean a little bit, hopefully make some nice collaborations, meet some people that you may want to work with, some people that may have something that you need. It's a safe space. So we hope that we can see all of y'all there because we are so excited about it. So excited about it. And also in person, you do get a complimentary shake. Listen, Men in Nutrition got the shakes. Come get a shake, y'all. You're not gonna want to leave Men in Nutrition. If anything, you won't want to leave there. But it's about the healthy, whole creative. So we have the activations, but we also will be talking about, so a few health snippets too, for those who may be concerned or have any questions. Just have them ready, because there will be someone there. We will actually be hearing from the owner of Men in Nutrition. Let's go ahead and say that. So we're excited about that because she's going to give us some tips and tricks and things that we need to know on our health journey as healthy people. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm excited. This is going to be so dope. So excited.
I'm excited too.
Yes, we are excited.
It's going to be amazing. So the links are in both of our bios.
Yes.
And we'll also continue to post it in our stories and on our individual pages. So definitely register. And we hope to see you guys this Saturday.
Yes. Happy Monday night. Thank y'all for hanging out on Monday night.
Thank you so much for joining.
Yes.
All right.
This was filling. Bye, y'all.
Bye.